evening, fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests.
Good evening.
Love, our crush, confessions, these are mysteries that even science couldn't solve. You can't see love, you can't touch love, but you can feel love. Just like self-confidence. You can't see it, you can't touch it, but you can feel it. Last week, one of my favorite Toastmaster speaker, Mr. Jack Chin, and if you don't know Jack, Jack is sitting there with this funny looking smile. And last week he delivered this amazing, mind-blowing speech about confession. And in this speech he talked about how he didn't have confidence, how he couldn't take that big step of confessing to his crush. And I thought to myself, I should make a speech about self-confidence, right? To me, self-confidence is the ability or the belief to believe in yourself that you can accomplish any task, no matter the odds, no matter the adversity, no matter the difficulty. The belief to believe in yourself to accomplish any task, self-confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you on how to build that self-confidence. Believing that you have self-confidence is actually the first step. A wise man once told me, self-belief is key to everything, and he was right. A couple of years ago, I had this job interview, and the first question he asked me was, why should we hire you? Sorry, I forgot. Why should we hire you? And I came into this interview with a negative thought that, I think I'm going to screw up, I'm going to mess up, and I screw up. And while I sit there, I sat there, and I was like, gosh, I don't know what to say, oh gosh, I was doing this, clutching my head, I was doing this, clasping my fist, and counting my fingers. I couldn't think. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Because if we lose sight in our belief, then we're done for. Take for example, when it comes to approaching someone, occasionally my friends will ask me, how do you communicate, how do you meet someone? I will always tell them this. Farhan, speak with loud and confident voice. and then they'll fail. And ask them, bro, what happened? I'm just not good enough. Self-confident. Where is that self-confidence? We know. We all have that self-negative thought that goes in our head that I can't do it, that we can't do it. But guess what? There's enough people that are telling us that we're not good enough, that I can't do it. Why do we want to tell ourselves that? We know for a fact that thoughts influence actions. So have that self-belief, have that self-courage. Which brings to my second point. How can I be a confident person? How can I achieve self-confidence? Now I see many of you guys are like, oh great, I don't have it, I'm so shy, I will never do it, I'm just going to drag all the way down here. I don't have self-confidence. But self-confidence is a skill. I use the word skill intentionally because I believe it can be trained. Now, the easiest way to build self-confidence, there's no magic button. It's just practice, practice, practice. We often forget that the greatest achievement in our history, people like Thomas Edison, depending on who you ask, between 1,000 to 10,000 tries to build that light bulb. The greatest basketball player, Michael Jordan, didn't become great in one day. The champion of public speaking, Dhananjaya Hettiarachchi, if you watch his videos, it took him 10 years of practicing. Another famous example is J.K. Rowling. Do you know how many publishers she took her Harry Potter book to? It was 12. 12 publishers rejected her. Now, I'm pretty confident. But after 2 or 3 no's, I'll be like, dang. After 6 or 7, not. Definitely after 9 or 10, I'll be looking for other jobs other than being an author, right? Practice, practice, practice. My third and last point is, what if I fail? What if I fail so many times? Do not ask yourself that. Ask yourself, if I fail, what then? If I fail, what then? You will be one step closer to succeeding. You will be stronger, and trust me, you will be wiser, and you will be ready, you will be prepared than ever. I can accept failure, but I cannot, because everyone fails at something, but I cannot accept not trying. How many of us fail at the first bit of failure? How many of us fail at the first bit of adversity? Michael Jordan said that, well, I said it, that everyone accepts failure because everyone fails at something, but I cannot accept not trying. But all these famous people, all these successful people, they say that all these successful people that you can't let failure get the best out of you. And persist, practice, practice, practice. 2 years ago, I failed my math during A-levels. And my teacher told me that I should stop. I should just drop it because I wasn't good enough. So I thought to myself, screw that, I'm going to keep practicing, 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 and then finally I got a C. I know it's not an A, but considering that I failed all the time, I'm proud that I got a C. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, believing that you have self-confidence is actually your first step. Reaching your goal as a self-confident person takes practice and determination. And failure is just a detour to your success. Now, before I wrap things up, I just want to let you guys know about this. I just wanted to get to know what happened to Farhan. You guys remember that I said, Farhan, speak with loud and confident voice. You guys remember? Yeah. Farhan is actually my friend, and my second friend, and he had this very low self-esteem, low confidence, and after years and years and years and years of learning and meeting new people every single day, he finally conquered his shyness, and he asked the girl of his dreams on a date, and she smiled. Now, I don't know the end of the story because Farhan didn't tell me the whole story. But Farhan is standing right before you, preaching about self-confidence and dying to let everyone know that practice, practice,